no snack.
And I'm telling him all we got is snacks. We don't got no meals. He's talking about shrimp. Yeah, I know we over here on the west side. And Jamal's Wings is right next up. Like, for real.
How long is the show?
It's an hour. And so, you know, I have the comedians on, so it probably will condense the two of them down to 30 minutes each. I do like a little commercial break. His song should be queued up. Kel's queued his song up already. Clearly, because we're here and he's not. Unless God sent you, I'm completely unavailable.
It's 92318.
That's what my shirt says, guys.
It's 175.
I'm just on the I think, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got how much is it over? It's like $250.
Snack lady, let me tell you, don't knock a black woman's hustle. She on y'all neck.
Protect your neck.
Thank you. No, you 25 cents.
Oh, no, you good.
Okay, appreciate it.
Till big spenders.
Hey,
What you doing over there at one?
I appreciate it.
Pinky
Learned the
up.
whole
Never
course.
gave a single buck.
Yo, you the comedian 24/7 on my social media. You stay where you are. We had you on already, ma'am, for your segment. Hey, Landon. Thank you, Britannia. I mean it, god damn it.
I was like, why you buy healthy stuff? And ain't get no water.
Right. Got a ginger ale. You know, that's every black person remedy. Mm-hmm. Get you some ginger ale.
I just
Oh.
sprayed all day. That's why I got I was being different.
Hey, Chloe. Thank you for checking in. Hey, Shantour. Thank you for checking in. Denver's checking in. Hey, Denver. Hey, Texas. Hey, Oklahoma.
Do we have a Wi-Fi?
Yep, it's follow hits all over.
What up, Atlanta? What up, Georgia? Top knot with the hoops. You see me? Don't you? You so grown. You so grown, Landon. Hey, Latrice.
Now, is it usually this hot in October?
No.
Okay, I wanted to make sure I wasn't.
This is a
tripping
damn travesty,
You said
and I
it's
never thought I would
follow
say it.
Well, actually,
It's,
it is
yeah,
until
follow
the
hits
end of
lowercase.
October.
To the end of
Is
October.
it?
When you get to Halloween, that's when it starts
It's
cooling down.
hits
at night.
92.
Well, I feel like last year was
I see
so
hits
much
92.3.
cooler by
Yeah,
now.
that's it.
Okay. And the
Maybe I'm
password is
tripping.
follow his.
The password is follow hits.
I do remember
Sorry, I
going
meant to
trick or
say
treating with my daughters, and nobody had on a coat
Yeah.
last year. So you might got some sense over there.
Born and raised.
Alright. So you would know. What up, Willard? What up, Eric? Thank you for checking in. E, we got Ohio checking in. What up? Oh, you here for the outfit, Chloe? Girl, I ain't got nothing on today for real. I just got on my little graphic tee, and I just have on some leggings, some mom leggings. I got my Converse on. I usually have those on. That's all. That's how I'm doing today. I ain't want to get too drippy on y'all. It's too many men and folks in the house. I ain't want to get too cute. You know when I'm here by myself, I dress like that, girl. I don't want to tease and entice nobody. That's not what I'm here to do.
So it's 8 o'clock on the dot.
It's 8 o'clock on the dot, but we're getting started. Thank you. I will have a good show. You have a good listen. Download the app. You just gotta listen, E. You know, shit just be coming off the top of this dome. You see how big it
Nigga
is?
says your Wi-Fi is disconnected. I'm on. It didn't work for me.
Okay, spell hits with an S.
He not
You
in
know
the
I can
studio
spell.
yet. Messy. You messy, daddy. I know that's you typing.
Only get so many times to say it. So.
Are you ready?
No, I
Ready.
typed it in. It was just.
So just start with you first, or you want all their mics on as you start?
You know what? You can put all their mics on.
Okay. So 2 seconds. We on. You ready?
Welcome to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You wonderful listeners across the globe are tuned in to He Say, She Say with PJ. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So listen, tonight I have a very near and dear guest in the studio with me. We got some history, y'all. Say what up, Piere.
What's on?
So let me introduce Piere before I let him just, have free reign. And Lord have mercy, bless us all on the free reign. So Piere, he's a comedian with West Coast roots and Southern Boy charm. He got his start about 3 years ago at the Laughing Skull Lounge in Midtown. And he has been taken off on the comedy scene since. So, backstory, fun fact right quick. I'm about to let y'all in. I've known Piere since I have been 10 years old. We met in the 5th grade.
I believe 3rd grade.
No, was it 3rd?
Did you have Miss Hartree?
I had Miss Hartree in the 5th grade.
Okay, it was 5th grade, yeah.
So I met you in the 5th grade, and we had Miss Hartree's 5th grade class together, and we were inseparable. I'm not really sure how we even got to sit next to each other, but by the end of the year, we could not sit next to each other anymore because we both had N's on our progress reports for talks too much. And my mom would be like, "Who the hell is Piere Guyton? And why y'all can't be quiet?" I'm like, "That's my
homie." And who is Poseidon? I was like, "It's fashion. Nigga, I can read."
That can't be what her mama named her.
She ain't heard no Poseidon.
I love it. IP. So listen, tell the people who you are. Let us in.
All right, I am Piere Escargot. Bonjour. I was a stand-up comedian that she read off of this beautiful piece of paper that was printed about me. I've been doing comedy about 3 years now. Started at the Laughing Skull, but I'm everywhere, man.
So what you mean everywhere? Like where can people find you on the scene in Atlanta? And are you just in Atlanta right now?
Yeah, for right now. I actually have a show October 10th in Nashville at Zany's.
Nice.
That's a really big comedy club.
Big comedy
out there.
spot. Wonderful.
But yeah, out here in Atlanta, like Mondays, I'm usually a hole in the wall in Buckhead. That show starts about 10 p.m. You can go to Star Bar. That's across the street from the Vortex, a little 5 Points.
Okay. Yeah.
Every Monday night.
Okay.
Tuesdays usually hit Cat's Cafe. It's on like 14th Street.
Okay.
There's also this place called Limerick Junction. Also Monday it's a Mazda Pizza too. That starts like at 8. It's on the Indicator. Wednesday the Strand.
You everywhere.
Yeah. Uptown. Is it Uptown Comedy Quarter or Atlanta Comedy Theater on Wednesday?
Atlanta Comedy Theater.
You brought somebody in the studio with you this evening.
This is my broski, Cap.
Droski, what's going on?
You guys have a podcast together, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes,
right?
Indeed.
All right, tell us about that podcast. When did y'all get started on that?
Podcast is called Rated PG. It is not rated PG, not a little bit.
Not even a speck.
Not even a speck. So PG is my name, Piere Guyton. Piere Guyton, bonjour, as I said. But, we do comedy. You meet a bunch of people doing entertainment. I met DJs, my homie
I saw the comedian lady. What's her name? And my mom just told me her name before I left the house. Blonde hair. Lunel.
Yeah.
I saw that picture of you and Lunel.
That was at Uptown Comedy Corner.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't perform.
Yes, you did. Oh, no.
I didn't perform with her. I was on stage and she walked in and was like, "You ain't from Oakland." I said, "On the dead homies, yeah, I am."
Okay, so you from Cali? She from Oakland?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wonderful. Would you say that you looked at her work and it's inspired you in the past? Like, was there like any type of, I guess it's a better question, like any type of starstruckness type thing going on?
I mean, a little bit when I saw her, yeah, but like, when you do stand-up, like, I don't know about everybody else, but I see a bunch of famous people. Like,
Well, it's Atlanta, so
yeah, so I ain't like spaz out, but I was just like, "Oh shit, that's Lunel." When I was on stage, I was like, "Oh, I'm about to bomb." Oh god, sweat a little bit.
Don't bomb.
Don't bomb.
But just jump in, like, it is Atlanta, but it's different in comedy, like, versus doing music. Like,
What you mean? Explain.
Like, you might see 2 Chainz just because the Street Execs is right there off Howell Mill. You might see DJ Drama because his studio is right there next to Georgia Tech.
Right.
But in comedy, I performed with Tiffany Haddish. Like,
Yeah,
I performed
me too.
on the same stage with her.
Wow.
even though he
Chris
didn't perform
Tucker.
with Linnell, he performed at the same stage she was doing the next night and doing her weekend for.
I see what you're saying.
Your stars are reachable.
Very.
Right.
Like,
They're tangible. They're right there.
Yeah. So you got it's
How
a gift.
do they react? Like, is there the
Bruh.
same demeanor or what? Give it to me.
Okay, everybody reacts differently by how people approach you.
Okay, so
like,
approach is important in
very,
everything.
very
Do you
much
hear
so.
me?
Cause like I always ask people like, you ever been starstruck meeting somebody like Mandel? A homie of ours, Mandel, met Hannibal Buress. And when he met Hannibal Buress, he was so excited he could not contain himself. He said, Hannibal's hella cool though. He was just sitting there talking like whatever. And then Mandel walked up to him and was like, oh my God, Hannibal Buress, bro. It is such an honor to meet you. Like
Too much.
You the reason that I started comedy, man. You an inspiration to me. He said, I realized I was talking for a long time and I couldn't shut up. So I just kept talking. I was like, oh shit, I should shut up. But I couldn't. And then he just was like, cool, and left the room, and everybody just stared at me like, bruh. And I was like, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not that nigga. If I see somebody, I'm like, oh, what up?
You were so excited.
This ain't no slum. Like, he's on a college tour right now of his own.
Right, he's on tour.
Okay.
And just starstruck.
Okay.
It's
He's in like 40
Okay.
cities, and he was like, oh my God, dude. I'm like,
Really?
Yeah. I got to see Dave Chappelle perform for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
But if I got to talk to him, oh, it would have been the same thing.
Oh my gosh, yes, it's Dave Chappelle.
Oh, Jesus.
I'd be like, I love when you're a crackhead, dude. Just my favorite thing, bro.
About you. Love it. Yeah, how inspirational there. Now, Dave Chappelle is that dude. Let me ask y'all this question.
Yes, indeed.
Too short, too old to be having babies?
No.
No. Why? Because if it was a chick, we would be like, she too damn old.
But you know women like dating older men, though. And you know, Too Short ain't knocking down no Gertrudes. No Gales. You know?
He ain't hitting no Gerties.
No, he ain't hitting no Gert. He ain't hitting no Ethels.
I'm
you know?
just like, dang.
But he don't have none.
I understand this is his first
He ain't never
child.
bust that important sperm. Like,
Oh, he probably did. He just made him get that plan A. That kind I don't know what the plan B is. That was my first plan. So,
nah, but just to have that many songs and you ain't got one Too Short Junior, that's
I promise to goodness that is exactly what my thought was. I was like, oh, he
He
don't
ain't
got
got
no kids.
he ain't got no hella short.
like, have him something like that. Like,
He has definitely been on the scene forever. I mean, since I've been alive, and I'm 30-something years old.
Too Short helped bring Atlanta hip hop.
So,
Like he helped create
and no
that.
babies. So, and he's, I think, 53 is what I
Oh,
read.
shit.
And he had a
He ain't
baby.
too old. He too short. That's what I'm saying.
But nah, that's a little old for me. Because when I think about it, like, okay, so he's not gonna be able to do none of the fun stuff that all of the other dads will be able to do.
What do you consider fun stuff?
Okay.
53-year-old guy.
Exactly.
Y'all looking at this
Exactly.
wrong. What do you
Are
consider
we?
fun stuff for a 53-year-old millionaire? Like, you can pay somebody to throw the ball with your son.
Oh,
Yeah, but
shit,
that's
yeah.
not gonna be what old baby girl wants. She's gonna want daddy, and
I'm
he
not
might be
gonna-
all old and decrepit, and she gonna be changing diapers at like 12.
I mean, I'm not gonna flex. Like, she probably just happy as fuck that she didn't secure the bag. Like, I mean, what a 53-year-old dad.
I'm
Just saying, bro.
53
Like,
years old. You been a millionaire for what, 20 years or something?
Bruh,
So
let
you
me-
could not pay me to be out of breath.
look, no cap.
Like,
Let me find out. Oh, heard. Let me find out.
I would.
Y'all had a bet going on?
Nah, it's a solid. It's always
usually
me.
him. No, but I said, I'm not gonna cap. Let me find out there's a 53-year-old millionaire woman that don't want nothing from me but some pipe and some time. I'm gonna tell y'all, hey, bro, I secured the bag.
Okay, so that's what you feel like she did? She secured the bag by having the baby.
Yeah.
I mean,
she
what?
kept it.
He
It's
might
there.
not even be asking for foot rubs. You ain't gotta watch none of my movies.
Mm-mm.
Like, you gotta show up.
Just show up.
Be present. Not even be good. Just be. Just be available.
Press
That's
with a
it.
pulse. That's all we need.
Right.
A warm body.
Yeah, just a bi-weekly freakly. Every now
I
and then,
cannot.
something. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm so sick of the two of you. I am so sick of the two of y'all. So look, okay. I was scrolling through Instagram, which is, of course, where I get a lot of my inspiration.
Oh, hell.
And I was watching celebrity videos, and I was watching, I think, a clip of Wendy Williams. I don't watch the Wendy Williams show.
Okay.
I've only seen clips or, heard what media has reported about this woman. Mm-hmm. And one of the questions to the audience members was, do threesomes blur the lines in relationships?
Define blur line
First,
in relationship.
Okay, that's it, right?
Define threesome.
I can't. You know what?
Okay.
Since I gotta define every damn thing for the two of these imbeciles, we're gonna cut to some music.
Okay.
We will be back. Y'all listen to some tunes. You guys are tuned in to He Say, She Say with PJ here on his 92.3, the real definition of internet radio.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat a chip now. I ain't want to on the microphone.
I had stuff in my mouth.
So glad that you spared us. Get it. Kill it. He turned up on them chips, Kels. What you got them chips? Just one is cool. Yeah.
If you let me hit it, I won't miss. I'ma knock it out over the fence. I ain't drop mask on. Fire right like this. If you don't beat my style, you don't get no pay.
Sorry, Mom.
Big booty, little booty hoes get with it. 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 Big booty, little booty hoes get with it.
Okay, can't say the N-word.
Oh, but you can't say sperm. You didn't say nothing.
Okay, I didn't know. Okay, F-bombs can get dropped.
The only thing you can't say is nigga. You can say everything else. And the P-word.
They gonna let me say the F-word? It's going down like every 5 minutes now. Oh my God. I didn't know I could say an F-bomb. Look.
I should have had y'all about that beforehand.
I felt like I probably should have told you.
I don't know what I'm gonna say before I say it most of the time. It just comes out. I'm like, oh shit.
Well, there it is. Who's gonna pick that up? Well, yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
I realized I cussed a lot when I hung around my homie with kids.
Oh.
And then he was like, bro, stop cussing. I said, what the fuck I said? And then he was like, you said the F word. I was like,
I don't remember that shit.
I'm like, man, y'all niggas hella fucking sensitive. Shit.
I love you too, Mom.
Oh, yeah, let me get my shirt for you real quick.
Oh, I got some shirts.
Yeah, let me get you.
20 seconds.
You said you're gonna be more medium or small.
That's small. So my girls can look cute.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. All right. Hoochie Mama, huh, what that? That's my favorite part of the movie. You guys are tuned in to He Say, She Say with PJ here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. I got Piere Escargot here in the studio with me. And guess, say what up. Cat Droski.
White people always say Droski. Only black people say Droski.
There's some black people say Droski.
That's terrible.
It's Droski, right?
Yeah.
It's D-R-O.
We
Draw.
do comedy and there be people, make sure next meeting cap Droski. I'm like, what the
Draw?
heck?
D-R. You can say hell. We just got their approval for
we
hell.
can say-
Hell is the go.
What the fin up? You know what I'm saying? What the fin up?
Y'all are silly. Nah, so when I left off, I was asking these two gentlemen about whether or not threesomes blur the lines for people. And these two men, y'all know men always got, they so extra. Well, define threesome. Define
Right.
relationship.
Yeah.
Define blurred.
Yeah.
You stuck that relationship shit in it.
Okay, for example, like this. For example, what if your woman? Okay, let's
Wait. So this threesome is relationship based too.
Okay, so
Right.
wait. So
Okay.
on the
Okay.
clip, no, look. Sorry. On the clip, that's exactly what the conversation or what Wendy was getting to. She was like, well, in a marriage that probably would not work. just simply because, you know, it's a marriage, and that's not really what marriage means.
Unless the woman does it.
And that, okay, so it got there. So the young lady that actually chimed in was like, well, I had a threesome, but it wasn't really a situation where we were to get together. Excuse me, we weren't together. I was young. I was in my early 20s, you know, freshman year of college. We were just hanging out, you know, all of that. So that's when Wendy was like, well, then, yeah, you know, the lines aren't really blurred there because, you know, y'all are all doing your thing. In marriage or in a relationship, threesome is a no-go.
Unless your wife comes up to the man and goes, honey, I think we need to do something different. It can't be the man to say, babe, I'm getting real tired of that plain Jane box, man. We need to throw some cumin in that pot. Like, we got to spice it up a little bit, you know? If a woman's just like, honey, I want my girlfriend Trisha to come by, all of us will just, you know, get together. I think that would be acceptable. But if a man offers that, it's not going to have the same reception. I don't think that blurs a line if the woman just kind of like,
Yeah, I think it blurs it because, okay, when she's not there and he wants to hit other chick, he's probably going to hit other chick.
Nah, you need permission.
I'm about to say, why you saying probably? You just threw that in there, though.
Probably
Well,
not.
you know what? He is going to hit other chick if given the opportunity.
Negative Ghost Rider.
Why not?
I'm going to tell you straight up. If you, like,
You gonna mess that up?
right, that's a good thing.
Come on now.
She could just actually, every couple of weeks, she could be like, hey, babe, got another one. You ain't got to go out and buy it. She going to
All men who get threesomes regularly in their relationships, it is just like being a black person. You represent all of us.
all of us.
You
Yeah.
did not mess this up for all of us.
Right.
Don't mess it up, idiots.
Like, if you was a man and, like, you got a woman that's bringing you another woman so you can have a threesome, and then we find out you fucked that up, you are done with us. Like,
And my
you are
girlfriend can't know you. Like, in no way possible. She can't know you.
So she can't know. So I as girlfriend can't know that homie has threesomes.
And fucked it up.
Yeah.
You can know he has them.
Okay.
Shit, that's cool. Even better if you're cool.
Okay.
With your friends. But you can't know he messed it up for mankind.
Gotcha.
Also, you have to find threesome because I don't know how I'm going to look
Why
at
do I
her.
gotta define threesome?
First of all, it's going to change the dynamic between me and her if she sees my face when I see a penis. Like, I don't know.
Right, it
And
could be the other threesome that you
Yeah,
don't brag
the other
about.
threesome
Right.
messed this up. I
Right.
can't look at you the same after you looked at me when I saw one. That's not.
Like, if my woman was like, honey, I think we need some more dick in this relationship, it's pretty much over at that point.
So then for you that wouldn't be okay, but if it was the reverse, then it's completely fine.
Absolutely.
Oh, this double standard.
But
is-
you can make rules.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I've
can
heard
you?
I've heard of rules.
That's like women say, okay, we can have sex, but I'm not giving you head. Like, that's a rule.
Yeah,
Okay.
that happens. It's a bad negotiation tactic, but it happens.
Someone's like, I'm gonna give you head, but don't touch my hair. Those are rules. Okay.
Hey, them women don't get to get whatever they want to drink.
What if the woman
Them women get a select $5 menu. They don't get them $12.
Right. You don't-
can't go to that menu? Flip that back over.
You don't get Cabernet, you get Cabinet. Okay, we gonna get you the great value.
Get well drinks. Well drinks
Wells.
always. You better not know one brand that you drink. You better be guessing.
You better not get no Johnny Walker Black. You better tell Johnny Walker Black ass across the street.
You ain't getting none of. You ain't getting no top shelf.
Everything
So,
better taste familiar.
listener ask, what if in this threesome where there are two women and just you, husband, what if that woman takes your wife?
Takes her where? Like shopping? That's fine. Just bring her back.
Ooh, me, that ain't got no problem. I mean, first of all, if you take my woman as a man, hey man, I guess I was doing something wrong.
Right,
Clearly.
She didn't even like the dick I was giving. She just gave up on it entirely.
It'd be different. Like, now, I would be mad if you beat me up or something. Like, we gotta have an argument. You gotta come yell.
No,
and
if
tell me
the
that
no,
ain't work shit.
no. If the woman leaves with your woman,
Now, if a woman leaves me for my woman,
because y'all have had the threesome, you've allowed it.
you have to do whatever it is to not mess this up as a man for other men. Remember? So you
Yeah,
as a man,
but you guys
have
mess
to take
up
the
pretty
high
much
road.
everything.
But exactly. So in this point, you gotta take the high
Exactly.
road no matter what. You can't mess this up because they might call you one day.
They're not.
They probably won't, but you gotta make that for all of us. For all
Yeah,
of us.
that's the hope that y'all need, but again, they're not. Once they've left you, it's kind of a wrap. You know?
The Bible came out thousands of years ago. We only argue by his color. You
I mean-
keep hope alive as long as possible.
Gotta fight the good fight, man. But no, like
Stick in there, Bob and
if
Weed.
if my woman did leave me for the other woman, I like for real, you can't do shit about it. She can just leave you for herself.
And you will always have a friend in me.
He's
Or-
ready.
Or you don't have a friend in you. Like, you know, one of the two.
Oh.
What if they need a child?
Ba-dum-bum. What if they need a child? Look at Hey, he's so serious. You ready for her to need you? She don't.
Yeah.
She
No,
don't.
she will never, but they might. As a group collective, they might need you.
Oh, I hate to
Y'all
be
see the
killing your
jewelry?
spirit. I'm so
You
sorry.
see
I
the
hate to be
jewelry.
killing your
Not
spirit. Listen. So, Piere, like I said,
Uh-huh.
when we first came on, I've known you since I was like 10. So, were you always the clown? Like, from forever? What inspired you to tell jokes and decide, I want to be a comedian, this is what I'm going to go after, this is my dream? Like, what inspired you to do that?
I'm gonna tell you real before I answer. I don't know if you remember. Do you remember Miss McClendon?
I do. 6th grade
Yeah.
science.
Miss McClendon's class. I remember we were learning about eyeballs.
Uh-huh.
And like the different parts of them. or
The
whatever.
cornea and the iris.
And then I remember she was like, anybody have any eye jokes? And you said, I know too. And she said, what? You said, well, they're bad, but the cornea, the better. And I was like, oh.
Who said that?
You did. And I was like, oh my God. Whole class started laughing. And she was like, okay, passion. And I remember something else. And I don't remember the same thing you said, but she said if you sit too close to the TV, it could damage your eyes, specifically your retina.
You ruined your retina.
You said you're going to damage your retina.
I remember that joke.
I know. You're like, you'll damage your retina.
That stuck with me for a long time,
And
P.
they used to make us watch them big ass TVs on them heavy ass push projector things. You said, why is the light so bright? It's gonna damage my retina.
And it did, Miss McClendon. I want you to know my eyes suck.
Look
Okay?
at this shit.
You hear me?
Don't wear
Look,
glasses.
Product of DeKalb County. That thing ruined our retina, and I promise it did. Those overhead projectors, that's why they are just gone. They ruined my eyes, DeKalb County.
But what got me started in
Go.
comedy was actually my ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
We went to the Laughing Skull Lounge. I was at the table just being myself. Everybody in the restaurant just laughing. And like the one in the service was like, "Are you a comedian?" I was like, "Ooh, no, baby." And he was like, "You should do it." And I was like, "Nah, I'm straight." And then my ex was like, "Yo, you should do it." And I was like, "No." She took a picture of the guy's email address, whatever, to sign up. Went home next day. She was like, "You email him?" Say, "Nah." She's like, "I'm not coming by and giving you no pussy till you email him." And I was like, "Huh?" And she was like, "I'm for real." And I was like, "Wow, that's childish." Waited 3 hours. She didn't come by. And I said, "Where are you?" She was like, "At home." And I was like, "Oh." Send the dude the email, said, "Bring it to me." Let me get it. I know you got it.
Motivated.
Whatever.
The power of it, ladies.
I'm telling you, it's the power of
Powerful.
persuasion. Pop. Make that pop. But we went to the show. I thought I was gonna do trash. I was sweating like hella bad, like Eminem type shit. And I saw like 5 people go on stage and just bomb. Not a single laugh for 5 minutes. I was like, yo, them niggas are garbage. I'm gonna be fine. I went up there. Knocked on that bit. It's trash when I look at it now, but it was fantastic.
Yeah.
when I did
But
it.
you got it out.
Yeah.
You kind of popped your comedy cherry.
Boy, I bust that thing open.
Wide
And
open.
ever since then, I've been in there like booty hair. You know.
So shout out to X for kind of
Big
giving
time.
to being the motivator to that.
She also broke up with me on my birthday,
Oh.
which was November 4th, also the same day Trump got elected.
Oh, you got a shitty
She
birthday.
broke up with me. She was vegetarian because I came home smelling like chicken wings. I had like 30 Death Valley wings and gave her a kiss, and she was pissed.
And she broke up with you because you had too much chicken wings?
Yeah, oh God. And then
Say,
next day, she brought me 2 dozen roses.
And broke up with you?
Well, after she broke up with me, like I went to work and she showed up to my job with 2 dozen roses. Like, I'm so sorry. Can we talk about it? I've never had anyone buy me flowers.
And you was a sucker for it too,
I
wasn't you?
almost teared up a little bit.
Aww,
Turned
turn
into a
into
whole
love.
That's how I was. I was like, man, what you give me these flowers for, bro? Man, what you?
Why you gotta be so sweet?
Damn.
Okay, we back on. I love it. So you got your start, a few years back. Ex-girlfriend was the motivator. Who would you say in the comedy game has inspired you?
It's like everybody. Like I know some people say like I look up to Richard Pryor or Dave Chappelle or they have favorite. I don't really have a favorite. I like respect everybody who's continuously still doing something, whether it be comedy, whether it be music, whether it be real definition of internet radio here
You
at
hear me?
92.3. Like anybody
Yeah.
who is consistently working, that is motivation and inspiration for myself to continue as well.
I love it. So you just want to stay on your grizzy
Yeah, like
and stay relevant.
I mean, it's all gonna take time, you know. So as long as you use it wisely, you straight. I respect people who've been doing this shit for like 10 years.
Yeah, and
Like,
dedicated. It's
yeah.
their passion, it's their craft. So let me ask you this question: as a comedian, do you write jokes or do you just get up there and just rip it from the dome?
I write so religiously.
Okay.
Like a bit too much. This individual is a freestyler. He just will go in there and see somebody on stage, like when they put on the stage, he's like, oh, you just gonna put your dirty boots on the stage? Okay. Whatever about my dreams. And just go. I'm sitting here, calculate it, think about it, write it, move this way, move my face. And I write a lot of jokes, but a lot of the stuff that I write, a lot of stuff that I do write, it's about real life experiences. I don't tell jokes, I tell stories.
Gotcha. And I think as a watcher and a lover of comedy, I like the stories.
Yeah.
You know, I like the build up of getting to the punchline. I like that you go all the way around the whole darn point for like 15 minutes before you bring me right back to it. I love the build up. That is like one of my favorite things of comedy. Listen, you guys, we are going to cut to commercial break and play you all a tune. When we get back, we're going to talk to Cap Droski. You hear me? You guys are tuned in to He Say, She Say with PJ here on Hits 92.3. Hey, I just want the money. And y'all can have them hoes.
I got these mediums right here.
You mediums.
These are women's, but I also have men's or unisex, whatever you want to call them.
Cap Droski bought me a shirt. You have my favorite color. You got beautiful colors, P. Y'all need to make sure you holler at the merch. She got a whole website, y'all.
Ordering online.
Everybody knows this is my favorite color, but I love these colors now, and especially this pink one for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
I think this one's a V-neck too.
You think that one's a medium? Oh, it's V-neck?
Yeah, some of them are
Shut the
V-necks.
front door. Okay, wait. I want to see the V-neck ones first, bro. Hold on. You can?
Yeah, I got this. It's a medium. I got small too, but
You got small? You got a small in this pink one?
I believe so.
Can I have a small in this pink one? Oh, I'm gonna be cute next Tuesday. I already got an outfit. I got some Air Max to match these and everything. I'm in there next week, Chloe. Already got an outfit, girl.
There you go.
You got me a small, yes. So the girls will be cute in there.
And my girls out
Hey.
there.
I love it. Thank you so much for my shirt.
Oh yeah, what size
gentlemen.
shirt you wear? I got them too.
But I'm taking steps to get where I gotta get. Why you hating on me? Cause I'm trying to get where I'm trying to get. Why you still trying to situate like I'm lit?
I think I actually want the black one, Cap. I do want to
Breast
have the
cancer.
black
I
one.
know what you mean.
I'll take a yellow.
I got these in every color, and then I got mine.
You gotta go order a shirt. You guys go to piereguyton.com. It's spelled PIEREGUYTON.com. The website is ridiculous. It's beautiful. It's beautifully put together. It's easy to use. I've been on it a few times. Go on the website. Get your shirt. Get your merch. Yes. I have it on next week so y'all can see how cute it fit.
I just want a big bankroll when I stand in the window when I'm riding.
Another song or just that one? Let's do another one. Okay. While we get your shirts together. And then I'm coming back to you. Somebody got a good question for y'all too. I'm gonna ask that question, Mom. That's a good question. I'm sorry, Chloe. I ain't wearing that, girl. I lied.
I actually don't have Interesting.
I would have known I would make a request.
A song request? This is what you're listening to, damn it.
No, pretty much. I work outside, so I just try to listen to stuff that's repetitive and annoying that'll make me move fast.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. I put it in my pocket.
I just enjoy writing a lot.
You do? Yeah.
I listen to that on repeat, like, pretty much.
It is pretty repetitive. Most 80s is repetitive.
And then now the probably new song that Lil Nas X Panini.
I don't think I've heard anything outside of Old Town Road.
I just went into a binge one
Hey,
day
Auntie June.
and just literally looked up his music. I sat down and was like, yeah, song Cardi B? Alright, let me listen to this.
It's okay.
It's some good, no, it's good.
Is
He
it?
has a lot of music, but he got some hits in there. Like,
Okay. I might have to listen.
Well, these are the ones I have.
because he got the one that he just did with the baby. And that was a pretty good one. But the Cardi B song kind of caught me off guard because it's still country.
Okay, wait. I have heard the Cardi B song, I
Because
think.
it's still country.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all like that one got caught me off guard.
Yes, that's the same thing.
About 3 other songs I saw that was like pretty.
Make sure that's a smile.
I'm going to listen. I'm gonna get them on iTunes.
Thank you.
I'm going to take your word for it.
Mike been on YouTube.
You think I need a visual?
He goes all out with his videos for some reason.
Okay.
So
So you think I would like the song better? I do normally like the song better or determine whether I like it after the visual.
yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just maybe that part of your brain that relates to something.
Yeah.
But just all the colors, like literally when I see something now, then he put this old cartoon called Chowder in there. So if I see something, that's what I think about. That's
He's controlling y'all's mind.
Hey, smart. Long seeing controllers making them do nothing weird.
I know that's right. He probably is though.
I be black, y'all. That's all white with you. I was on the Facebook of living.
Facebook living with your French ass. We back on in 15 seconds. 15. I know. I used to hate that game.
Oh, that's
Welcome to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You guys are tuned back into He Say, She Say with PJ. Your girl, Passion Janae, has had the most wonderful time in studio the past half an hour or so. I got my guy, Piere Escargot, in the studio with me. Say, what up, dope?
What up, though?
And I got Cap Droski with me. Say hello.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Hello.
I like rule followers when I'm making the rules, damn it. When somebody else making the rules, I'm trying to break them, and I want you to break them with me. Nah, alright, Cap. So listen, I was asking Piere all of these questions as if I don't know him and didn't do a little bit of research. But I know nothing about who Cap Droski is. First, tell me how long you've been doing comedy.
I've been doing it, about 3 years now?
Okay.
And I actually produce shows too, so I've been doing that for about 2 years.
Produce comedy shows?
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. Where's the first place that you performed?
Same spot, Laughing Skull.
Is that where you gentlemen met?
Nah.
What?
I'm about to say, man, I
Not that
don't
one
even-
dollar? No.
No, I think I was hosting at the Strand in Marietta. And that was the first time I met you. I just remember talking about your shoes.
Were they bad?
He had on his clothes from work, so he came basically like he was going to a funeral, like, you know, tie and everything.
When I first started stand-up, I used to wear suits because I was hella new and nervous, and I was like, yeah.
You wore
I wore
suits?
suits and like dress pants and button downs, and
He was wearing his
I think
work
I
clothes-
remember those pictures on Facebook.
He was wearing his work clothes with a suit vest on top of it. He also wore his work shoes, which had the grease on them.
Yeah, the slip resistant things.
So
non-slips, yes.
that's what I remember him from, the greasy Frankenstein boot.
Niggas
Shoot,
are
brother.
so disrespectful to me.
Well, he's just so honest with
Yeah.
the listeners and I. So that was how you remember him. Okay, so you got started in comedy, same spot at the Laughing Skull
Skull
in Midtown?
Yeah, and
Okay.
I kind of went up there. I wrote a bunch of material. Despite popular belief, I went up there, wrote like what I thought would have been 30 minutes worth of material, and I just last 2 minutes, I just said, nope, I'm about to go up here and just freestyle. Like, I'm just about to try it because I wanted to do bad.
Okay.
Like, I took public speaking in college. So, and at the time, I was in college for public speaking. Like, I'm already taking these classes, going to the next thing. So, I decided, I'm like, I want to do bad.
Okay, I get where you're going with this. Okay. For it to be funny.
Yeah, and it didn't go bad. People clap. I was like, oh no, I can do this. Like I was supposed to have confidence, like, but it came back like on the wrong side. Like, oh yeah, I can dominate.
I don't think it came back on the wrong side. It sounds like it came out on a beautiful side, right? Because you're doing comedy is clearly something that you love, right?
Absolutely.
You host comedy shows. You're a comedian, so clearly this is your thing. But you went to school for communication, so was this always your dream? Like, what was the dream? What was the goal, if you will?
The dream at first was actually to do radio.
Okay.
Because I have family members that just kind of do different things in media, and one of them does the radio. He also used to be a council member for Atlanta City Council.
Okay.
So radio was kind of one of the things. I was like, I think I talk more than him. I think I can try it. And it was just a thought of like when I tried to decide who I wanted to be, I was like, I don't know who I want to be, but I know I can talk like him. So went for it. Halfway through it, went to go actually set up a comedy show I was supposed to get a stipend for, and had a conversation with Killer Mike, and I think I took it the wrong way and started doing stand-up.
You didn't take, that's what I'm saying. You didn't take it the wrong way, black man. You took it the right way. You're doing something that you love. You clearly appear happy doing it. You're successful. You've made a name for yourself.
I think he thought he was talking to me as a music artist.
Oh. It worked.
I was with some rapper friends. That's why I was like, I think he was saying like, yeah, you should go do it. Follow your dream. I was like, I'm about to go talk about people.
I'm about to fire your ass up. That's what
Do it.
To flame your ass for a check now.
How cool is that? I never even thought about it, that you get to talk about people for a check.
So for me, like when you say like, what is your dream? What is you want to do in comedy? It developed into like, at first I wanted to pay my bills.
Right.
Once I actually said I'm going to try to do this, I did it within like 3 months. Like I literally took like a show, made a couple $100s, and paid other people hundreds of dollars, and was like, okay, that's a legit like couple bills. All right,
Right,
that's cool.
right.
So my
Sound a
goal,
little judge.
yeah. So my goal then changed like to really just try to do stuff that I can bring other people together.
Okay.
Because if you can do stuff by your own, then what can you do with other people?
Right. Imagine. Jeez Louise. Okay, so were you always this funny? Were you the kid in class? Tell me your placement. Are you the only child? Look, tell me your placement.
Why did you act it that way?
I don't know.
You can say, what's your home life like?
No, what's your placement? You the only child?
first.
What's your number?
I'm number one and number last. And I'm
Bobby
kind
was
of
the
like
baby.
from all over the South. So I was born in Atlanta, lived in Memphis, Mississippi, South Carolina, Tennessee twice actually.
You're a military baby.
No,
No?
government. So I lived in all these shitty cities and got bullied when I got there.
Yeah, I would imagine. So that makes you have to have tough skin and come
Yeah.
up with jokes, right?
So military kids, they have other military kids. You don't have other government kids. They don't tell you where they live at. So I went to Mississippi. I was like 12 years old when I got there. I got bullied by a dude that was 16 who was in the same grade. And up until he was...
Material for days.
Bro, as soon as he turned 18, I was 13, and I had to deal with him no more.
He was out of
He
there.
was gone. He was in the system now.
Oh.
Hey, I don't know if we can say this. Fuck Lakeisha.
Okay. I'm so
Fuck
mad.
Lakeisha.
I'll
But
write
look.
an angry letter, but he can't read.
I'll never go back to Mississippi, so I don't think I'll see him. So fuck Lakeisha.
Yo, you can't never say never because now you on the road, you doing your thing with
Bro, you
I'm
comedy.
all around it all the time. Like,
You
Oh,
avoid
I've been
Mississippi
South
on
Carolina.
purpose? That boy ain't even in Mississippi no more. Oh, scary ass.
You gonna be on.
and fuck Lakeisha St. Johnson. Not
So
only am I
mad.
not going back, but fuck that yellow-eyed black bastard.
I'm so upset that you're still mad about that.
I still
Because-
remember what his dirty ass Reeboks looked like.
No,
Fuck
you
Lakeisha
can't. You
Johnson.
can't be mad at Lakeisha. You gotta thank Lakeisha because Lakeisha gave you that. He gave you the fuel. He pumped inside of you.
That name sounds like cheap, like LaCroix.
I always hoped he would be
Look,
famous so I can like really have a good motivation. Like, Lakeisha Johnson's in the NFL. Fuck him. I'm about to go to the NBA. Like, I just wanted that motivation, but he ain't.
He gave it to
He
you.
didn't do shit in life. So.
You sound real hurt.
He's so hurt.
Nobody has ever asked me this in life. My mama has not asked
I'm
me
glad I
this. Somebody
unpacked
told me
this.
so.
That is what he say, she say, what PJ is
Man,
for. I be
therapy
unpacking
right now,
stuff. I'm so sorry that Lakeisha Johnson. Lakeisha, hold on. Everybody be quiet. Lakeisha Johnson of Memphis, or excuse me, Mississippi.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say the city in case I ain't.
Oh, scary. Lakeisha Johnson of Mississippi. If you are listening by chance, if anybody in the Mississippi greater area knows Lakeisha Johnson, look over at him and tell him that he is.
Neighbor.
Put on some lotion.
Neighbor.
Cut it out. Say sorry, Lakeisha
Get a haircut. I know
Johnson.
you ain't got one. I'm just taking a wild stab in the dark. I bet you need around there right now.
You are so bitter. You are being a bitter boy. All right, look. Who has inspired you? Because you said that you don't
Lakeisha.
write.
Hey, no, I'm about to say now. Inspired, his brother was a good man. I just want y'all to know I ain't got no problem with nobody else.
Ah, you got a problem with Lakeisha. You got a problem with them all.
Nah, his brother was solid. His brother was solid.
Why his brother didn't stop him from jumping on you then?
Because it's a rule. Like,
What's the
you
next
can-
question?
He ain't that solid.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't stop him, but he didn't chase after me with him. So, solid. to
That's
me.
a real situation. Like if my brother was fighting somebody that I was friends with, I couldn't help either one of you.
Yeah,
I
that's what
gotta
I'm
let
saying.
y'all
And he
fight.
didn't even chase me. Solid dude. Ain't
He's
got no
solid.
problem. I don't know his name, but fuck Lakeisha.
I'm so mad at you. Who inspires you? What comedians? Give me some names.
Man, before doing comedy, it was only Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
Now, since doing comedy, man, I get inspired by the wind blowing. Like, I don't care who you are. You do something. You don't know what you do.
But you do something.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I guess me and Piere met from, comedy, but I also sat down and had a conversation with him and was just like, yo, you don't see what you got, man. Like, this is $1 million joke.
We never see ourselves how others see us.
But when you can go and confront, that's like finding out that you got your hair done nice and then everybody's looking at you now. You know how to confirm it. You should have an idea.
Yeah. That's true.
So,
When you walk in work, they're like, "Okay, sis, I see you."
Right.
Beep, beep, beep. Okay.
Okay.
so what were we like, 2 years into comedy?
Yeah, like a year and a half.
Okay. So I had been doing the $1 show for a year. He was in the comedy, and then we finally met, and he had this joke that I just saw, and I'm like, yo, this is amazing. And he just like,
It's a
oh
stupid
man,
joke.
it's just whatever. It's like whatever now. He's like, all right, it's cool. He doesn't believe me. He puts it on YouTube. I'm like, I called him immediately. We got each other's number. This is the first time I've ever called him. Take this shit down.
Okay.
Take this down now.
Yes.
Please take this down. He's like, cool. He sends it to a promoter, one of his friends for his show. They say, oh man, this is great. Yeah, you should take this down.
Like, yeah, it was. You gotta come to the show to hear the joke, but I speak like 5 languages.
Okay.
And I was doing that in the joke or whatever. Like the first one I did, everybody in the room screaming, breaking loud, and I'm just like, oh shit, that was funny. And niggas like, yo, that shit's hilarious. I put it on YouTube, and a homie that's a filmmaker and a director, first him, and then my homie that's a filmmaker and director, he was in Colombia. He called me and goes, Piere, I just saw that video you posted on YouTube. It was like, yeah, he goes, that shit was fucking hilarious. Take it down. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, someone's gonna steal that. Take that video off YouTube.
Oh, I'm sitting here like, wait, like, why are we taking it
And
down?
that's what I said. I was like, why? I want people to see it. And he was like, not that. And
It's
he was
too
like,
classic.
He was like, bro, that I've never heard something like that in my life. He goes, I've been in comedy for years. I've never heard something like that. He goes, I don't want somebody to take that. That joke is gonna get you on Conan, CNN. Like he was like, that's the funniest shit I've heard in like 10 years.
That's it. Y'all heard it here
And
first.
I was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna take it down.
Exactly. And then that's the type of stuff that makes you look at it, and that's what makes you want to help people. Like, that's what makes you want to do other stuff with people, because I look at that situation like, man, I can make a damn movie. I think like a movie director.
I love it. Tell everybody about you all's podcast. Like, where can they find it? What's it called? How can we find the podcast?
It is called Rated PG. You can find it on YouTube.
If you have an interest in either one of us, Piere, Guyton, or Cap Droski, you can type
Cap
in both
Droski,
of us.
just both of us, yes.
Both of us will pop up.
Cap is KAPDROSKI.
And I'm the first white guy to pop up on most social media feeds.
For real.
All right, thank you for making sure that we knew that because we probably was gonna be like, who is this?
No, it is really
No,
a
you
white
have to
guy.
let people know for tax purposes. I'm white, in case anybody asks.
But,
Okay.
yeah, you can go on YouTube. It's Piere Guyton, Piere1RE1RGUYTON, or Rated PG. Rated PG interviews as well. Because I interview comedians, DJs, writers, producers,
Oh,
animators, radio personalities.
What up, Joe? Holla at me.
Hairstylist.
Hairstyle.
But I say, can't forget the hairstylist.
Oh, yeah.
She wanted to make him a weave. He tried to sabotage.
Yeah,
it.
she wanted to
You ain't want to make it on
Bro,
weed.
my hairline is trash, bro. Like beyond dumpster juice. And she
Okay.
was like, let me give you a piece, bro.
Oh, she was trying to make you a piece.
She was literally trying to make me like a hairline attachable piece. I said, bro, niggas are getting exposed out here left and right.
Yes.
So I can't, y'all already see me with my messed up hairline. If I showed up tomorrow with a crisp edge fade, y'all just gonna be like, hey, bro, joink. Snap your wig off in public, be out here with bad.
I'm so sick of you. Where can we find you on social media? You got any social medias?
Yeah, on Instagram it is. You can type in Piere Guyton as well, or P Diddy Papa, PDIDDY. If you type in P Diddy and then a B, you're gonna see me first.
Okay.
And then Facebook Piere Guyton or Piere Escargot. Also Chill Cosby.
Chill Cosby. Jeez.
Yeah,
Cat,
that was a long time. I should change that.
So we know that's probably going to get changed.
where can we find you on social media?
I'm KAPDROSKI, the first white guy to pop up.
On everything. On Instagram, on Facebook, all of
You're
that.
not white on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, I'm going to change it back. And then on Twitter, I'm Dolo Droski, because apparently I didn't used to pass blunts a while ago. So
I'm so sick of you. Listen, we're going to cut to one more commercial break before I bring my last in-studio guest on air. You guys are tuned in to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. What up, light-skinned Bobby? Come on over. How are you?
Boss man.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing? Thank you for coming. Sit.
He say that.
He do. This is
Oh,
thing.
y'all gotta see my video I posted on Instagram today. That never would have made it remix challenge.
I ain't see no challenge. The Kanye?
Look on my page. It's the first video. It's got
I can't.
and then it was like never. And then they play that what it is like.
You're going straight to hell.
I was in there, stop, hold up. I was in there, Millie rocking it.
You are too
I
silly.
said, when the devil be messing with you, but God is in your heart.
you got caught on Facebook.
But God.
Can't say nigga on the L.
And he just keep with it. We already told you can say fuck. Damn. Just use
That's the
that.
reason why I got to say fuck the key say you can't say nigga.
We gonna cut your mic off.
Well, I really hope he doesn't have social media.
I'm scared ass. You scared now?
That nigga is 5 years older than me. This is a grown man.
You a grown man now.
He was my
nigga.
age.
Fuck.
I would still fight you. Like, that nigga is retired probably. Like, he been working since he
He's
was
5 years
12.
older than you. His knees 10 years worse.
He had a job in middle school. Like, he was the age.
You want to hold her?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think P using his. And P, if you want one, there's one underneath you. Alright.
You guys trying to carry.
It's right up there. I like your nail color, Kel.
Thank you. I was like, I ain't had blue in a long time.
I like that blue.
Thank
It's
you.
very Halloweeny. I might bite that one next.
There you go. I was like, I want that
Don't
Pepsi
talk about
blue.
me. Yeah.
You got 1 minute.
You got 1 minute? Alright. This ain't your song, is it, P?
Every song. His
Every song, his song, hit the jukebox.
I'm lit like all the time.
You got a show after this?
Yes and no.
Oh yeah, you said that already. I already think cardiac.
I don't know if I'm talking about cats.
Yeah, I can go home. I got to work.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm just getting slick old. If you ain't booked me on your show, I might not pull up. I'm like, oh, what's up? I don't know. Tyler might get down. That's another dope thing about the radio PG show. I've interviewed like 4 people that's been on Wild 'N Out, and I've known them before I knew they was on Wild 'N Out. And these niggas are just beyond hilarious. I've seen them go on stage, and I'm like, yo, I'm not funny at all.
I think I've seen that video, or a video with one of the people that was featured on Wild 'N Out.
Tyler Chronicles, Mo Williams. Mo Williams is one on my website.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
I want to bomb in front of them, though.
Who knows?
So all the mics are on.
Yeah, we can keep them all on because shit, we wrapping up at this point, right? Welcome back to He Say, She Say with PJ. You guys are tuned in to His 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. And right before I left off on break, my in-studio guest walked in, light-skinned Bobby. Say what up.
What's going on?
All right. So, light-skinned Bobby, or pronounce your first name.
What, my government?
Yeah.
Vrion.
Only because, I mean, it's I've seen it, like, you know, out on social media. Anyway, singer/songwriter. He's an Atlanta-based talent. He's been performing since he was a child. He's worked with well-known producers like Mr. Hanky, P.S. on the Track, Ali of Travis Porter, and the infamous DJ Cutthroat. So welcome. Thank you for joining us. Tell us what you got going on. I think I just heard your single, Undercover Freak, right?
Yeah, that's the single.
All
that
right.
actually came off my last album, Light Skin Bobby, self-titled.
Okay. And you've been singing since you were a child?
Oh, yeah. I've been doing this a very, very, very long time. I've been doing talent shows since I was like 6 years old, 7 years old, writing since 8 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So this is your passion. As a child, you knew that this is what you wanted to do with your life.
I'm doing Apollo. Yeah.
I think I've read that, and I want to say I tried to YouTube a clip, like sneaking in at work today, and I didn't get to YouTube that clip. I was like, I want to see him when he was on Apollo to see if I seen that episode from the jump.
Yeah.
So you were on Apollo. How old were you when you were
7.
on Apollo? 7.
Mm-hmm.
That is nerve-wracking. And you got up there and you did that.
Thanks to Usher. Nice and slow.
Oh, that was the song that you sang?
7 years
Yes!
old.
My dad said the same thing. He came down from the Bahamas to South Carolina because that's where the tryouts was at. And he was like telling my mom, like, why is he up there singing that grown-ass song?
Was you whining? Was you doing like pelvis thrust? I gotta find the YouTube video now.
I was doing it all.
I love it.
If I was light-skinned Bobby, I was light-skinned Usher, for real.
I love it. And at 7, you had the confidence and the wherewithal to get out there and do your thing.
That's all it was, confidence.
Oh, so that, like I said, that just goes to show that this is your passion, this is your dream. And I know that, you know, no passion and really nothing, you know, worth having is easy obtaining and keeping. Tell me, has the road been easy?
Nah, it's been a lot of ups and downs.
It's been a lot of
trials and tribulations, you know.
Okay.
That's every day, though.
That's every
living.
day. Right. If you
know
waking
what I'm
up, then
saying?
that's what it's going to be.
Everything's great when you wake up. Something ain't right.
I know that's
You
right.
need that little uneasy feeling just to keep you going, keep you motivated.
Yes, to keep that flame and that fire underneath your
Yeah.
foot so you can keep
That
hitting that ground
creativity.
running. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of creativity, you said that you're a songwriter.
Right.
Now, have you, and you don't have to tell us anybody, you know, in particular, have you written any songs for any major R&B singers or rappers or?
I've been writing for people for like 10 years on the low, but
Okay.
you know, I ain't finna say nobody's name. I ain't
Of
one
course.
of them guys that's, you know, just, I wrote for this. Nah.
That ain't your style.
Nah, that ain't
this,
my
but
style.
again, this is your craft. Like, this is your
Yeah,
thing. This
I
is what
do
you've
it.
been doing, you know?
Right.
So that none of that is even, you're not fazed by any of that.
Nah, I don't want nothing from it.
I love it.
just want, you know, to keep working.
You just want to keep doing what you love,
Yeah.
which is a blessing because not many of us can say that we're doing what we love on a day-to-day basis.
Exactly.
So
People
that's a
tell me that all the
blessing.
time.
Yeah, no, it's definitely true. Do you play any instruments?
I was telling my producers the other day, in middle school, I used to play the trumpet.
You did.
Yeah,
What middle school did you go
I went
to?
to Freedom Middle School.
You went to Freedom Middle School.
On
Oh
the
my
east side.
goodness. Yes, I'm from Stone Mountain.
Mhm.
Yeah. I know Freedom very well. So you played the trumpet. For how long did you play the trumpet?
About a year.
Okay.
Got tired of toting that big ass goddamn suitcase. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna
Couldn't
say,
get-
fuck it.
I couldn't get no girls with that big ass
Ah, you know what?
when you walk on the bus and you got that shit, she can't even sit by you because it's blocking where she can sit at. So I couldn't even have nobody sit there.
So you was like, nah, this ain't player.
Nah, they don't play.
I just sang to you, baby. Come here.
Yeah, come here. Let me
I
holler.
love trumpet was out because it wasn't getting you the moves with the
No
ladies.
play.
Priorities were so in order
Right.
in middle school.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Okay, speaking of that, since you brought us there, are you single? Many of my followers have hit my inbox, have hit my personal phone, asking me personal stuff about you. Are you single?
Let's just say that until the ring is on my finger, that wedding ring, I'm single.
Hey, I've said that. Okay?
When you do your taxes, they say single.
Single.
Married,
Tell them.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell them. When you go to the doctor and you
Yeah.
fill out that paperwork, it say single, married, divorced, or widow.
Right.
It don't say
nothing about
complicated.
boy,
We bugging.
girlfriend,
It don't say
yeah.
none of that. Okay? I'm with you. I'm with you on that until the
Until
ring
we
is on
get
the
that
finger.
ring on my finger, yeah, we figuring it out.
Alright, so since you said that, really quickly, tell us where we can find you on social media.
Light skinned Bobby, I keep it real simple. Not light skinned Bobby, but light skinned Bobby, you know what I'm saying? I do have my light skinned Bobby chain on right now. Yeah, LIGHTSKINBOBBY. Everything, videos, everything. Just put me in Google.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pop right up.
He's gonna pop right up. And go check out his visuals. Like, I watched some videos over the last few days.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
pretty
We
they're
lit.
pretty enticing. Yes, that is the
lit.
perfect word for it. Y'all are lit. The videos are high energy. They're very professionally done. Not that they wouldn't be, but they were pretty cool. And y'all know I just told y'all a few minutes ago I'm a visual type of person, so I was all in his videos. Who's influenced you? I know at the beginning of the conversation you said that Usher kind of brought you on Apollo and you did your Usher song Nice and Slow. Who's
Yeah.
been your influencers throughout the years?
I mean, I'm a 90s baby, so, you know, Immature,
Yeah.
Usher, like I said, Bobby Brown,
Okay.
New Edition.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Who else can I say? Marvin Gaye, Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, you know. Just
All the solid people
just a
in the
soup,
groups.
yeah, just a soup of just great talents all in one pot.
I love it. I love it. I love all of those names, actually. Those are good,
Yeah.
solid artists and singers and performers.
Yeah.
I like that list of yours.
I like great showmanship, you know.
Yeah, and I think that's what's missing nowadays. Like, nobody's performing anymore, if you ask me. Like, I'll get on and I'll watch social media, or I'll log on to YouTube, or I might even be at a show and a concert, and nobody's really putting on a show, if you will.
Right.
They just all standing up there with the mic like, okay, motherfucker, we know you can sing, we know you can rap. Like, can we get a little bit of a show?
You gotta come to a light skinned Bobby show.
I gotta come. So where can I find you? Like, where's your next show? I know that you perform in many different cities, right?
Right.
Okay. So where can
We
I
got
find
a tour
you?
coming up with DJ Cutthroat coming up real soon.
Okay.
But I mean, I'll be around the city. I'm booked 3-4 times a week. You know.
Okay.
I think we at O2 Lounge on Friday, so come to Buckhead, come check me out.
Yes, and we can
Stand on
find
some
where you
couches.
are from your Instagram. Follow
Yeah.
his Instagram so you know exactly where he's gonna be, so you can pull up and see a show. Because he said that he put on the show. He do a whole show. So like I was saying before, I was listening to your latest single, Undercover Freak.
Classic.
And I listened to it a few times, actually, in the car. I listened to it on the way here.
Feel good on it.
It does, and that's why I wanted to say that. Like, it was a rider. Like, I had my windows down on the way here, and I was like, okay, this sounds kind of cute.
It wasn't a bunch of bitches and hoes.
Nah, it was cute. I shouldn't even say cute.
It was more of a vibe. You know?
That's the perfect word.
Like, if you a woman that don't want everybody to know your business, know you a freak, this for you.
This
for you.
This was, okay? So, listen, you guys have been wonderful, wonderful, wonderful guests. We are going to actually drop that track for y'all so that you guys can take a listen to Undercover Freak by Light Skin Bobby. We will be back on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio.
Chill.
We just looked up light-skinned Bobby Brown.
I know y'all did.
I was like, who the f***?
I know y'all did.
Oh my God.
He said that ain't it.
I performed with him. Yeah,
Light-skinned Bobby Brown?
no, light skin Bobby Brown.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. It's light skin Bobby. Light-skinned Bobby. Apparently, Bobby is like the name that you want to put light skin on.
Okay.
She a undercover freak, and she all up on me. She steam like a bumblebee. She high up in the me, I like the fuck on the beach. Yeah, no I'm a rosa, bending you over. Met her right back when I was on that border. Fresh roll, oh no, got them. And go, touch them toes, whoa, whoa. Remember, kick those, I won't get them in, out, for sure. You know I got the money and I make it go.
Thanks, Mom. Thank you for listening. You can always listen back, baby. You know I'm gonna post it on my YouTube. Got you. I'm gonna repost the video. I got my actually salad waiting on me too, so I feel you. Like literally. I thought that you was joking with me when I read it. Like this bitch fell on me. You like the song, Tammy? See, I told you.
Feeling like she hit the lotto, strong gas gelato. I borrow, but I go, there she go, there she mommy, and I'm Pablo. You know I'm fast, yeah. When I'm counting cash, yeah, she want me fast.
I'll post the link on my page so that you can download the song.
Down, baby, down, but baby, going down, baby, down, but baby.
Yeah. And all of that is mine included. Mine that one that belonged to me too. Sick of this shit. I ain't hoping I'm too small to be over shit any damn way. I told y'all that shit a few weeks ago.
We got 10 seconds.
Let my shit out. All right, we're going to wrap it up, fellas. I'm going to let y'all sign out with how we can find you. But I do have one question for everybody.
Okay.
You going first.
All right.
Welcome back to He Say, She Say with PJ. You guys are tuned in to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You guys just heard Light Skin Bobby's latest single, Undercover Freak. I got a lot of responses here on my Facebook live feed, and the ladies is feeling it. I'm feeling it. I told y'all before we went on a commercial break. Put it in the car, roll your windows down. It is definitely a vibe. So listen, Bobby, what advice do you have for young artists who are thinking that this is what they want to do with their life? Because you've been doing this for really all your life.
Right.
So what advice do you have for those young people? What do you wish you knew or someone told you that didn't tell you?
It's telling that it take a lot of hard work, and not only just the hard work, but also getting around the right people, because you get around the wrong people and they can stir you which way or that way. But you know what I'm saying, when you're around strong individuals that got entrepreneurship and got values in life, they're gonna stir you the right way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't pay for that knowledge, man. You can't pay for that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That love and that, you know, that support. So just get a strong support system, whether it's your family or just close friends, you know. And then just get around people that's doing what you're doing, but got the same drive. That's doing it for the music and not doing it for the money. Because if you do it for the money, you're gonna get those you're gonna get them end results. But if you do it for the music, you're gonna be here a long time, very long time. Build a legacy. You know what I'm saying?
I love
Go worldwide with it.
Yes.
Make sure y'all go get that album too, worldwide. DJ Cutthroat, DJ Hollywood hosting that.
Y'all hear that?
Light Skin Bobby.
Light Skin Bobby.
Yeah.
Pierre. What advice you got for my young comedians out here? Everybody a class damn clown now or a social media clown. What you got for these people who think that they're ready to hit the stage?
Well, it's very similar to what Light Skin Bobby was saying. Like, I talked to a lot of different people that do different things in entertainment. entertainment. I wish somebody just would have told me, you know what I'm saying, if you really want to do this, you actually have to love doing it. If you don't love doing it, it's going to show itself. You're going to tire yourself out. You're not going to work as hard as other people. You're going to compare yourself to other people. You'll get mad when you don't get things that's supposed to be coming your way when you ain't put the hard work in the first place. Mm-hmm. So I just tell people, like, stay consistent. Just keep making progress. Like, you know, my podcast, somebody told me, don't worry about the quote-unquote low amount of views on your videos because you don't know who these people are that are watching your videos.
Right. And as long as you stay consistent, that's all that matters.
Right. He was like, consistency is key. Like, the people who make it are the people who don't give up. Ain't no way you're going to make it if you quit.
Right. So you got to try.
Keep pushing.
And keep pushing. Yeah. All right, Droski, what you got for the young comedians out here?
You know, I guess I come from a different angle than the producers. I say if you're looking at everybody else and still looking at the game and you trying to figure it out, that means you're thinking too hard. Just do it. Don't wait for nobody else to come and validate you. Don't wait for other people to come by and try to show you the path. Don't wait for somebody to tell you that you did it wrong the first time. You got to come back and do it like this the second time. You need to tell yourself, you stay self-motivated. You stay self-motivated, then what's holding you back?
Right. The rest will take care of itself if you stay self-motivated. So that's the word. Stay self-motivated. Surround yourself with like-minded folks. Quit staying around them crabs. Listen, you guys have been wonderful guests. It's been a pleasure talking to you all on the airwaves and sitting in studio with these handsome black men here. You guys have been tuned in to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You guys can catch me, Passion Janae, on my Instagram, _Queen. Queen is spelled KWEENP. You'll find all of my links to every other social media site there if you just start with Instagram. You guys have been tuned in to He Say, She Say with PJ here on Hits 92.3. Aggie.
Oh, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you. Thank you for coming.